fair was terrific. The students were really enthusiastic, a nice diverse group of students, and it was set up really professionally, and I'll definitely try to come back next year.
I would say Israeli students do their homework and know a lot. This fair has been very educational for an American like myself to see the market and to see the way people interact here and to see what students know.
I'm very pleased with the overall organization and the preparation and everything that happened before we even arrived. Also, the way that the structure of the fair was, having the day with just general craziness of students arriving and filling out information was great, but also having the opportunity for a day of meetings. It's something that I may use in future when I go to places and do a fair, is say I'm going to be around the next day, because I just think the organization of that was brilliant, to have more time with those who were serious students. Very pleased with the turnout, the quality of students, and I already have 5 applications. So 3 of those have paid their application fee, so I'm hopeful that they'll be coming as well. So good job.
It's been really good. It's been more than I expected. The crowds yesterday were probably double what I expected, constantly busy. What's nice is the students came prepared with questions. They knew what they were looking for, and they asked a lot of good questions.
I think the turnout exceeded my expectations. It was busy right from the very beginning and stayed that way almost till the very end. So a really interesting cross-section of prospective applicants. Some students who were genuinely interested in a first-degree college. Some students who were from Maryland, who had family in Maryland, so that worked out quite well.
Actually, I'm very impressed. You did an excellent job getting a lot of students out. I've talked to some really quality students. As a matter of fact, I just got finished with a meeting with a student that will probably get a scholarship, and he wants to come. So I'm definitely going to come back to this event because you did a good job.
The attendance has been tremendous, and I've met several really strong scholarship eligible students, others who are very interested in finding good programs in the U.S. that would be a good fit for them, and the interest has been very strong, and the students have been very well prepared for the conversations that we've had. It's not like a fair where we have in the States where the students come and they don't really know what to ask. These students know what to ask, and they also have good information to share with us.
So I was impressed with the level of the candidates, their background, their motivation, English level. I was surprised there was, I would say, about half of the candidates, the students were interested in graduate programs, which is fine. Brandeis has great both graduate and undergraduate opportunities. But overall, I thought the number of candidates was high. It was a good use of my time. They were motivated, they're interested, they asked good questions. So it was good. The students who came were good quality students.
The feedback is in general excellent, because really from the first minute we had really good quality people. And from me, that I was looking for MBA and executive MBA. For MBA has been perfect. Good quality, people speak really good English, and they know about GMAT, TOEFL, really good. And for masters, for my colleague, the same, really good people. So for masters and MBA, that was our goal, really good.
Excellent quality. I mean, they asked all the right questions. They were prepared. They seemed confident, which is good to see. Sometimes when I go to other countries, it's kind of hard to pull information out of the students, but they're very interactive, and they're not afraid to speak, which is it's good to see.
The fair, actually, it was probably one of the best organized that I've been to in a while. So it was definitely, I like the fact that you guys had a fair one day, and then you had interviews for students that want to come and actually sit down and get more information, and then the meetings that are still going to take place that set up. So I think that was the first time I've ever had a fair fair organized like that. So.
They come prepared, they come with great questions, and they're ready to learn, but they want to make sure that what they're learning, they're getting the benefit, they're getting the quality of the education. So I've really enjoyed what David, you've put together an excellent fair where we've seen a wide spectrum of applicants, people from all over Tel Aviv and even Israel who have come here today. And I believe that we've seen what Israel has to offer.
I thought I met a lot of qualified students that were serious about studying in the United States, and I had good conversations, with these students. And now it's just, following up with them and making sure Monroe's the right fit.
The first day, people can get ideas of what they want. The second day, if they're serious, they'll bring in their applications and they'll come down to have a one-on-one interview rather than being in a crowd asking questions. So no, I like the second day. It gives us an opportunity to pre-screen serious students.
I like the interviews. For people who really want to talk to me in more detail, it's very beneficial. Some students really, I had good questions and I was able to get a better sense of whether they are fit with our school or not. And most of them did.
I've been very impressed with both some of the students that I met yesterday, who I knew couldn't come today, but who've already emailed me, as well as students who I've seen both days.
And having that option to talk in a more personal way to students, that's valuable, so I think it's important.
So for us, for Brandeis, it's more of an informational interview. It gave me a little bit more time if I found someone yesterday at the first day who I really thought would be a good student to sit down with them for more time. So I think having the option makes a lot of sense. It might be for different reasons for different schools. Also fine. So I like the flexibility. Do what you want. I could have said no to the second day, but I'm glad I met with additional students today. It was a different venue. It was a different forum. It was a different way of connecting. So I like that.
Perfect. Yeah, because you can get all these people and all this amount of leads, but at the same time you can target just some people really quality and really build the relationship, because in a fair it's not possible that you have just 5 minutes for each one, but really to close really the most important ones, yeah, one-on-one. And we do this with other like QS one-to-ones, and it's the most profitable.
I mean, it totally met my expectations. Actually, I think it exceeded my expectations. I came here not really knowing what to expect. I was not expecting the high volume, but not only in that volume, you had really qualified students. I was impressed with the English level. I don't think students will have problems in passing the TOEFL or the IELTS exam, and that's good to know, because sometimes that's a barrier or a challenge that gets in the way of getting the student in a degree program. But like I said, I'm very impressed with all the students I spoke with. MBA programs are popular, and that's what I came here for the most part. So that was it seems like it's going to be a good match.
Good. Yeah, very good turnout. It was probably one of the best ones I think I've attended.
Very effective, fair, lots of potential. I believe every single university in there has serious quality students that are invested in that university, and that's a credit to you study setting up something which has such a range of students. I didn't feel like I was really competing with anyone, because the students who are interested in my university were interested in my university, and then there are other students interested in other universities for different reasons. So I thought the range, the breadth, the spectrum was exceptional. So I would say fantastic event, and I believe strongly that we'll have applicants who will come through for us.
Great.